All right. Good morning, everyone. Well, we are back in action. Back in action trading the good old London session. Now let's go over some charts. Oops, that's my Twitter. All right. Let's look at pound first. $4-hour pound. This one could be bullish order block. Yeah, let's mark it. $1-hour bullish order block right there. What do we have inside a 1-hour bearish order block? Yeah. Oh no, it's not a 1 hour, it's a 4-hour. Damn it. 4-hour. Let's check the dollar index. Pretty much consolidating. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing here. We are inside this 4-hour bullish order block. Still bullish structure. So yeah, let's just check this one out. This is the daily pound. Can still go higher. Technically. So we'll see. And this one can go higher as well. The thing is that we have a weekly imbalance from June left with yeah, it is not priced in. That's a problem. 0839. I'll get back to that. Anyway, 4-hour bullish order block. You can search for possible long entries here. So let's do that. Otherwise, nothing. We have some sell side here, right at the bottom of this order block. This is also sell side. 4-hour market structure shift here and here, which makes us still bullish. So we're gonna be looking for some bullish entries in this range. It took out Asia session low, so we'll see. Also took out, well, almost took out all the highs. We just have to wait. What's on the upside? Nothing. The 15-minute made the structure shift quite nicely with this candle about an hour ago. So we just have to wait. This was not an optimal trade entry. I think pound could still go a little bit lower. Maybe take out yesterday London low. Let's just mark it. Oh, sorry. Let's just mark that as yesterday London low. Okay, we'll see. Now let's check euro. Euro 4-hour chart. Nothing major, tapped into this bullish order block on the 4-hour. Yesterday, I mean no, not yesterday, last Friday. Since then, it's just tapping lower, and it seems like 70 level has been taken out. Exactly, this morning. That's interesting. So we have an entry on the 15-minute chart. I don't want to jinx it, but this is an entry on the 15-minute. Just now. Market structure shift, retest. If we're on side, then it can be an entry. Let's check it. Let's change this freaking music. Okay. I think we're gonna have an entry on the 15-minute. Pending 0875. Oh, it's 75. This is based on the 15-minute chart. Right there. Let's put a Fib tool here. Check it. Yeah, it should be around equilibrium. Alright, let's see if we get an entry around this area. This is just a pending buy limit. We'll see how it goes. Stop loss is only 9 pips away. TP1 is definitely in the range. And TP2 is definitely in a good buy side point. So we have a buy limit right there. Potential buy limit on the 15-minute chart on euro. Not much to explain here. Perfectly took out Monday low, tapped into this liquidity, which has been left here inside of a bullish order block on the hourly, 4-hour as well. So, you know, let's see what it does. Limit order has been placed. It's not a silver bullet entry. I'm just stating that. Let's check on gold. Gold edging lower, just a little bit. We don't need this. We're still in a market structure shift on the 4-hour. Made it on Monday as well on the 4-hour beautifully. Multiple market structure shift, 1 hour, 4-hour, another 4-hour. Looks pretty much bullish, and we have last week's high as a potential buy side target. So otherwise I don't see anything. The only thing we have is this Asia low, so we just have to wait. Relative equal lows here, not doing anything. On gold we're not doing anything for now. The only thing we have is this euro dollar limit buy order, which is set from, well, we just see if we get tapped into it or not. Most likely we should be. We should be. Sorry, I just woke up. I almost overslept. I was very tired yesterday and I needed a good sleep. Almost stepped into it. Look at that. We were off by maybe 1 pip. Or right there, we were off by maybe 0.1 pip or something like that. Okay. Let's see if we get an entry here or not. Or is just gonna leave without us. I can't put it higher from here, even if it flies away, you know. I need optimal trade entry, which is, this is not even an optimal trade entry. I need it to be much closer to equilibrium, so we're just waiting. Now the pound. What the hell are these musics? Now we need the pound to decide what it wants to do. I think it wants to take out sell side. And let's check the dollar index. Dollar index still looking bullish on the 1 hour. Definitely made a structure shift yesterday. Still looks like it want to go higher. Maybe it want to reprice. Well, maybe it wants to get into this order block right here. 4 hour bearish order block. Let's just state that. All right. So we have to keep an eye on that. And looks like euro missed our entry with only 0.1 or 2 pips, which is not a problem. It was very close. It was very close. If someone wants to enter, you can do it on the 5 minute as well. It's not my type of entry right here. I'm surely waiting for the 15 minute. If it's gonna reprice it on the 15 minute. Otherwise, there is nothing. So still waiting. Optimal trade entry, well, my trade entry would be just here. Yeah. I'm not looking at the 1 minute. I mean, I'm not entering anything on the 1 minute except for a silver bullet, which we still have some time because it's gonna be happening in 45 minutes. Excuse me. And market open. Yeah, it's gonna be happening after market open. So let's just wait. For now, this is all. Oops. Let's wait. Patience is the key, guys. I don't get these musics. This copyright-free music is crazy. Please, guys, don't forget to drop a like if you can on the stream to support the stream a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like Euro wants to leave the station without us. It didn't go down to the 15-minute equilibrium level yet. It might just want to spike all the way up without us. It was close, but you know, I still need the entry there. In this, oh no, in this fair value gap, which is right here. Okay. And I'm still off, you know, because I should have put the spending buy limit a little bit lower, near to equilibrium, so I don't mind. So let's just wait and see what it does. Okay, now it's starting to go back down. So we still have the pending buy limit order. Our TP1 is still intact, so let's see. It's a 15-minute entry, boys and girls, girls and boys. And it's going to be in this area. Why? Because we took out liquidity right here. Liquidity has been taken, pretty much bullish order block on the 1 hour right here. That's a bullish order block. And if you want, we have a bullish order block on the 4 hour. Not the best one in terms of structure break, but you know, still what it is. Looks good on the 2 hour as well. Not that I'm trading the 2 hour, I'm just saying that it is. Okay, finally gold is making a move. What kind of news we have? Nothing, thank God. Services PMI. FXMO, good morning, good morning. Good morning, FXMO. Good to see you. Hope you had a good evening, morning, afternoon. Oh yeah, I think you're in the UK, you said. Okay, I think we're in. Yeah, we're in. Okay, we're in the trade on the euro for now. It's gonna be interesting. Based on the 15-minute chart. This entry is based on the 15-minute chart. Not the 5-minute, not the 1 minute. It's not a silver bullet. This is just a trade based on the 15-minute chart. If you want, you can also enter on 5-minute. It's a high risk trade in terms of we're still before market open. We're still waiting for some news. So if anyone is jumping in, consider that this is higher risk than usual trade. So be careful, be very, very careful. I do see some buy side up here, higher. Especially if we go higher on the 4 hour. No, not the 4 hour. Which time frame is that? Anyway. Where's potential target for this one? Oh, it's frustrating. I don't see any major target for this one. Definitely we have a target for TP1, which is fine. The swing high here, which is great. It would be great if it would take it out. Oh yeah, otherwise look at this on the 1 hour, these two candles. I won yesterday's EU trade. Didn't get tagged. Oh, very good, very good. FX Smoke, congratulations, congratulations. Nice trade there, nice trade. Congrats, man. That's good to hear. That's very good. I was a chicken. I was a chicken, but you had the balls. I was a chicken to enter. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Didn't have too much sleep, but as always. So we have TP1. I mean, my TP1 is much lower here, but look at this. Yesterday's high. These two candles up there with no wicks. Now these kind of candles are usually acting like magnets. If we go, oh, it has a little bit of a wick here because this feed is from forex.com, but you know, yesterday high would be a great target. What the hell is this music, man? All right. Okay, euro is inside this fair value gap. Let me write this. Slash M. Imbalance. Is that how they write it? FVG slash imbalance. All right. So are you bullish on EU for London session? For now, yes, and overall for the long term, I'm bullish. I'm favorizing bullish movements, and as I stated in my week ahead video, which you can check, I uploaded on Sunday. That's my weekly outlook, which is bullish. I'm not saying I'm not gonna take any shorts, but if I see a favorable euro or pound or gold trade for the bullish side, I'm taking it. And so, oh my god, hello teacher FX and Sarvesh. Oh my god, so guys, thank you so much for being here. Love you all, love you all. Push the like button, guys, you know the drill. Careful with EU, it's reacting after 5-minute supply zone. Yeah, it might be, Not trading the M1 seems to have improved your, yes, absolutely. Although now this entry is based on the 15-minute chart and it's not looking good, but I'm going to explain to you guys what I see on the euro. This is the euro chart, by the way. I just hovered into a clean chart. All right, so this is the euro chart. We've taken out Monday sell side liquidity right there. Yeah. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Oh yeah. Anyway, so we took out some sell side here, and also on the 1 hour we have a bullish order block right here. Not the perfect, not the best one, but it's a bullish order block. As you can see, change structure as well. So we tapped into that as well. That's kind of a confluence to help us out. Also can be seen on the 4-hour, not the perfect one, and on the 2-hour chart as well. So if we go down to the 15-minute, this is the 15-minute, not the 5, it's the 15. And if we put a fib tool here, you can see that we are basically inside this fair value gap. So to take a bullish trade, a long trade on EU on the 15-minute chart, this is a classic ICT setup, 2022 model on the 15-minute. It doesn't seem like good for now because it's heading lower, but technically it is a 2022 model entry on the 15-minute. You can check it out. Not the 5, but the 15. And TP1 buy side can be here. You know, well, I'm gonna take TP1 much sooner around here, but you know, why not? So that's my theory. No problem, no problem. So far I'm in drawdown. Wahab is here as well. Oh my god, guys, another applause for everyone and for Wahab as well. So I'm in a little bit of a drawdown. Took yeah, we are below yesterday's low. I might be offside here, guys, so this might be the first loss for the month, but you know, it's based on the 15-minute chart. And also if we look at it, it's almost like a 15-minute bullish order block. So we do have some bullish signs over here on the 1 hour, you know, 4-hour, 2-hour, even on the 15-minute. So if it wants to break lower, I guess it can, which it looks like it's gonna do that. Then, you know, it is what it is. So this entry is based on the 15-minute chart, not the 5. It was based on this one. Let's put this here, just so it would be clear. The problem is that we are trading below this fair value gap, and the 15-minute candle is going to close. So I don't really like this price action. If we look at the 5-minute, it doesn't look good as well. We would need the 5-minute at least to get back inside the fair value gap in the next 30 seconds to trade back inside the gap. But it seems like it wants to trade lower. We have one more fair value gap here on the 5-minute. Last line of defense. If it trades below this, have to consider by cutting the trade. Then we have to consider removing some risk and cut the trade in half maybe, or completely, or whatever, you know, just remove some risk. Doesn't look good for now. The 15-minute closed, 30-minute closed. I don't like it. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. There are FVG on the M5 order block on the M1. There are still a few things that can push it, yes. As this M5 FVG can hold it, if it trades below, with especially with a down close candle, then it's over. Seems like it respected this FVG quite nicely. So we'll see, I guess. My TP1 should be, where's my TP1? The TP1 is at 0.886.6. So 0.886.6. Okay, so there's my TP1 right there. The 15-minute candle still closed inside FVG. Well, technically, yes. If we look at it technically, yeah, we can say that. Will be interesting to see how it reacts. I don't see any good from this trade for now. I mean, the 5-minute pushed it up, which is good. The 5-minute FVG pushed it up. Otherwise, so the last line of defense is the 5-minute fair value gap here. That's the last line of defense. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you can just please push the button, push the like button, of course. That would support the stream very, very much. And if you want to support me, because I'm not a Lambo guru, just check out my Patreon. At Pip.Ninja you can join. And I'm working on my Discord as well. So all my trades are mirrored there. And lots of more inside info inside my Discord server. One-on-one coaching, everything you want, you know. No, don't worry. I'm not a guru. I'm still on the way. So this is my journey. Every support is needed. Last month was terrible. So far, this month is good. Yeah, it has potential. It has potential. But in the meantime, let's look at pound. Look at pound. Look at the pound. The pound made the low. By the way, this is the 4-hour bullish order block. Just saying, this line, if you ask me what is this line, this is a 4-hour. We are inside the 4-hour bullish order block from right there on the pound, as you can see. So we're inside this bullish order block. Pound made a nice move, made a new low. So this is the 5-minute pound. We can still see some nice structure break. And gold is still moving down. I don't see anything on gold, so I know you guys are a big fan of gold. Me too, but for now all I can see is that we have sell side on gold right there, and it's heading there to take it out. And there's an imbalance on the 1 hour, so it might want to reprice it. I'm not jumping into gold. I'm not doing anything with it. But for now, pound looks good. And so far, the euro is holding. Let's see what it does. You know, if pound would make a nice, for example, let me show you what I'm thinking at. Now, it would make a structure break here. And that would mean this, you know, this would be something that I'll be looking for with pound. But for now, we're just waiting. It just might. We have to wait. Let's look at the dollar index, because we keep forgetting the dollar index, and this is the engine of the whole forex market. Yeah, dollar index went high, created almost, well, it's not a bearish order block, but this is the 15-minute. The 5-minute almost created a bearish, no, it's not that clear. Anyway, if dollar index would decide to go down and take out this low on the 15-minute, that would be very much favorable for me and everyone. Don't forget that we have a 4-hour bearish order block on dollar from right there. I have to be careful with that. It could be a draw on liquidity. Okay. So sell side for the dollar index for now would be here. But as you can see, dollar index is just stuck. It's not moving. Euro is getting better. I'm still watching for pound. And the silver bullet entry is coming in 24 minutes. 24 minutes, guys. Okay. My charts are... What's wrong with my charts? Okay. So that's it for now. This entry is again based on the 15-minute chart, so let's hope it will bring us at least TP1. TP2 is way up there for me. That buy side over there. Pip wise, how much is the distance? Actually, I can see that 19.2 pips. The TP2. It's not undoable for euro. It might take some time, but it's not undoable. I like, you know, how the 5-minute got respected. I like this one. Will you be trading a second opportunity when silver bullet starts? Yes. Yes, I'm going to put the extra layer down, which means that I'm going to take the silver bullet. I'm going to track the silver bullet trades constantly from this month. Most likely in London session, I'm going to be doing it with the EU or the GU, whichever gives me a nicer entry. So yes, that will be the only time I'm going to be going down to the 1-minute chart. And that's it. That's my only rule. Otherwise, I'm leaving the 1 minute for this month for sure. This is going to be a great testimony for myself as well to see what's the difference if I trade on the 1 minute and or on the 5-minute or higher 5/15-minute chart. I'm not saying I'm not taking an entry on the 1 hour, but you know, that would be very, very rare from me, considering as a swing position. So yes. But yeah, I'm taking the silver bullet anyways, if we have a silver bullet entry. Whatever happens here with this trade, I'm going to implement the silver bullet trade for the time being. So far, it has been a good week, but don't forget we were only taking trades on Monday and yesterday only one, so anything can happen. I don't like this long wick candle. They want to push price down. Markets are opening in 20 minutes, so we can expect anything, I guess. So still have to wait, guys. Do you think it would be a good idea to journal silver trades separately? Maybe. For now, I just you know, selected my entry as silver bullet, but I might going to do a separate journal. I was thinking about that. I do have the screenshots as well, so as you can see, I journal my screenshots from the trade, and I have a Notion template where I write a journal about my daily feelings and emotions and what happened. That's just a daily brief of what happened during the day. And yeah, so to get a better idea of the win rate on those. Yes, I mean we can get a win rate here as well, as you can see. Setup, there you go. As you can see, I have a table here which is about the setups: my FVG setup, order block setup, scalp setup, breaker setup, silver bullet setup. So we had 3 silver bullets, all of them were correct. But for example, look at April or May. Look at that. My classic FVG setups in May, they were only correct 52%. That was my worst month since last November. 52%. My scalp trades were correct 58%. My silver bullets, which I only took 4 silver bullets last month because that was not my priority, 75% correct. Turtle soup, I made 1 turtle soup as well, which was correct. So yeah, I do have. You know, it's interesting because I was correct only 67% in April, still made it to 16%. But it was because I had a lot more TP1 and TP2 results there. I'm trying to, but you know, I'm far away from perfect. My FVG setup, for example, in April was 12%. My breakers were not that good because I love the breaker, but they were a little bit off, 67%. 1 silver bullet, I made 1 silver bullet trade in March. It was great, it was good. But as you can see, my classic setups are the FVGs. So yeah. So far we're looking good, but you know, that's how we do it. I mean, I still have like some stats here. For example, let's look at May because I can't stand to look at, April. Yeah. I still can journal how much, for example, from gold, I took 6 trades. Took 8 trades. 6 of them were right, 2 of them were wrong, 75%. Now this is not correct. Don't look at this. This table is not good. Time frame, as you can see, the 1 minute time frame, May was 64% correct. The 5 minute was only 50% correct, and the 15-minute time frame in May was only 25% correct. Although I took only 4 trades, so it's very interesting. And look at that. And anyway, I don't want to go over it because it was terrible month. My best month was April, 16%. My worst month was last November. It was a negative 5, I think, or 4, something like that. It's not here. It's a separate sheet. And that's it. Let's go back. Okay, look at pound is edging higher. Euro is going higher. Look at that. Come on, euro. Let's look at gold. Now, technically speaking, this is still not a structure break on pound as much as I would like it to be. It's not a clear structure break on pound, which is not a good sign, but it can still be a structure break on the 15-minute if it would break above this level. Yeah. So yes, last month was technically almost break even. April was very good. That was my best so far. And that's it. January was good as well, but I was in hospital. I was having 2 surgeries and I couldn't really trade. pound is going up. I mean, we have some buy side up here. This is gonna help the euro trade a little bit, I guess. All right, partial has been taken, guys. The EA took partials, as you can see, and it already moved stop to break even. So that's very, very, very good. All right, I'm gonna remove it for now, but so far the 15-minute trade turned out to be quite good. I'm just gonna put it to cover some, what is this? To cover some commission. I like to cover the commission, guys, because yeah. Thank you. some W's here. Thank you. Guys, you deserve the applause, guys. So TP2, we're on the way to TP2. It's quite a reach. I know that. It's quite a reach. But you know, let's head for TP2. It was a good trade. I think it was a very nice trade. Hey, I hope I pronounce it right. Demekah Fuller. Demekah. I'm gonna call you Demekah. Well, my strategy is very, very simple. You can also Google it on YouTube. I'm using the very, very classic ICT YouTube 2022 entry model. That's it. It would be long to explain it here, but if you type it into YouTube, like ICT YouTube 2022 model or the ICT classic strategy or whatever, you will find it. That's my entry. That's my entry strategy. Basically, I'm using a fair value gap. That's my core entry model. I'm always using a fair value gap on the 5-minute, the 1-minute as well, and on the 15-minute chart. I need a fair value gap. But you should check over ICT strategies. But oh yeah, let's correct the trading journal. We have 6 wins and 5.6 because it was only a partial, so it's not over yet because I closed 60% of the trade. So it's only 60% of the trade. This has been entered at 219. Let's journal it. All right, guys, let's journal it because I'm going to forget it. This was entered at 219. This is Eastern Standard Time, so I would know. In the London session, it was a euro trade. It was a buy. It was a classic FVG setup. That's how I call it. Nothing extra. And it was already made. It made a TP1. It was based on the 15-minute. It was a successful. I'm gonna add the picture later on after stream. I'm not going to slow us down with it for now. But so far we have 6 winners, so that's very good. That's very, very good. Thank you so much, Aviv. Thank you, Aviv. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget the likes and subscribe to the channel. You know, I mean, Democrat, I would like to tell you all about it, but I don't want to disturb my focus or the others' focus. But it's the classic ICT model. I know you can find some short versions. Some YouTubers made some short versions in 5 or 10 minutes, basically. I know you can find like ICT strategy in 5 minutes. You can search for that too. I'm not a goat. Hello, Teacher FX. I'm not a goat. I'm definitely far away from being a goat. But, you know, having 6 winners without losses, I mean, as a winning streak, it's very good. That's very good. And we're still waiting for the silver bullet, guys. Now look at gold. I don't know what gold is doing, but we're still waiting for gold. Look at how nicely, how perfectly the 5-minute fair value gap has pushed price back up. How price... Oh my god, I have a new subscriber. Thank you, Demekak. Thank you very much for the subscription, man. You know what? You deserve an applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, look at how perfectly this fair value gap has rejected price back above. I don't think that this is coincidence. Look at that. Price went exactly to the bottom of this fair value gap and then pushed back up. I mean, don't, as ICT says it as well, it's not random. You can't tell me that it's always random, because I see these kind of reactions all the time, and it just cannot be random, guys. It's not random. It put it here to the tick. The game is rigged, guys. It's rigged. The markets are rigged. And if you trade with that vision that the markets are rigged, then I think you're gonna have much more success. That's my personal opinion. So I think ICT says almost the same as well. If you take it to that as a perspective that the markets are rigged, then, you know, I have to charge my phone, guys. Okay. The bodies tell the story. Yes, 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 exactly, FXMO. The bodies tell the story. Look how the body closed. The body actually closed technically inside back to the fair value gap and left the other fair value gap. So yeah, it definitely has something in it. So now let's just step, I mean, I didn't take the EU setup because I already made 2% before that. Not sure whether to regret it or be happy. Hey dude, don't regret it. You know why? Because if you made 2% before that, you know, you should be happy with that. If I would make 1% in a day, let it be a challenge or my personal account, if I would make 1%, I'm definitely out for the day. I'm closing everything, closing shop and out for the day. So don't regret it. I do have this mental rule. I actually wrote it down to my journal, which I'm using. I'm journaling here in a notebook, a paper notebook. That if I'm over 1% or 1.5 or something like that, it's over for the day. Not looking for more setups. That's it. Why should I give the money back to the market? Statistically speaking, you know, I'm not. By the way, so far there's nothing to do yet. Markets are opening in 4 minutes 30 seconds. We are break even on the EU trade, and not just break even, but I left some extra to cover commission. I always leave a little bit extra to cover commission, a few dollars, you know. I mean, why should I give back the commission? I mean, why should I pay the commission, right? So I just don't trade the same way after. I mean, yes. So don't, I mean, and you also have that good feeling in your mind, in your brain. For example, if you finish the day off with a 1% profit and you're off, then that feeling, that positive feeling, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you have to be tough about it, like, oh yeah, I'm the GOAT, I made 1%. No, that's too much. but you hold on to that positive feeling, that positive attitude for the whole day until the next morning. Until the next morning when you start to trade, that positive feeling about trading, and you know, it's going to affect your day trade, your whole day. That's going to stay with you. And I think that is more than making one extra 0.5% or whatever, you know, or by risking that. I don't want to risk that feeling as well. When I have that positive feeling, that winning streak feeling, or whatever you want to call it, I don't want to give it back. Because if you make 1% in a day, or 1.5 or whatever, and you give back, not all of it, just for example, you give back half of it. You make 1% and you give back 0.5% because you wanted to show off, you know. It's still good, but you know, you still have that itching feeling, you know, like, oh yeah, but I could have done better because blah blah blah. So it depends on your mindset. For example, me, if I make 1% and I give back a little bit, sometimes I purposefully go into a third trade or something and just risking 0.2, 0.3. But that's fine, because I already made the decision in myself way before that, okay, I made 1%. I'm willing to give back to market 0.2 or 0.3% if I lose this, and I'm going to be still great. So if you decide it in yourself, then you can do it. No problem. But if you just want to show off and chase trades, then don't do it. Just leave the whole computer and everything. Yeah, don't give it back, you know, especially if you were having, for example, a tough week before, or a tough few days before that, you know, especially that, when you had a tough week or tough month, and finally you're making, this is a challenge account. This is a challenge account, not my challenge account though, but it's a long story. I'm not gonna go into details. All right. Anyway, what was I want to say? I want to do like a new challenge account. As I told you guys like yesterday, I'm gonna do a new challenge account, which is going to be a 25 or a 50k account, and that challenge account is going to be dedicated to the stream. That is going to be that. I don't want to show my personal account. I decided that already. I don't want to show my personal account on stream. Maybe I'm going to show some details about it on my private group on Discord, which I already did, of how I'm trading on my personal accounts. But on YouTube, I don't want to share it. I can share demo accounts, or I can share challenge accounts on stream, but the journal wise, you know, the trades which we are taking are the same, because this trade has been copied into my personal account as well, and to another challenge account as well. So for now, let me check it. For now I'm trading 5 accounts with a trade copier, including my personal account. And one of those accounts is a phase 2 FTMO 50k account, which is mine. I'm going to give more details. I have and I have 2 other challenge accounts which are not mine. I got paid. Yeah, I admit it. Sue me, you know. I got paid by two guys to take a challenge for them. That's it. I have to make some money somehow, guys, because I'm not a Lambo guru. So that's it. Okay, EU is going up. Markets are open, guys. Markets are open. So that's why I need to build up some rapport with you guys, some trust, some results to show you guys on stream, and hopefully the future will be very beneficial for every one of us. That's what I'm doing right now. But again, let me just get back to my previous thought process. If you make a nice profit for the day, don't give it back. It's gonna be frustrating. Okay, I'm deleting this VIP tool because it's disturbing. Okay. That's the 15-minute FVG down there. We entered somewhere around there. Look at that. Oh my god, look at this. Relative equal highs. I didn't even notice this. Look at this right here. Relative equal highs. Okay. That is at 0891. Yeah, we should be reached TP2, maybe. Oh, by the way, we are in the 1 minute. We are in the silver bullet time, guys. Oh my god, totally forgot. Let's go down, dive deeper to the 1 minute chart. Gonna be interesting. The draw on liquidity, I think, is... Where is it? What the hell is this? This candle is not there in my feed. It was during the night. This was on the 5 minute. Huh. Anyway. This should be it. But there was a spike, you know. On forex.com. We had a spike. So the draw on liquidity is up there at 90. Don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. I'm searching for it. Actually, we had a setup. Oh my god, we had a setup, guys. We had a setup. We had a setup. All right. This is a silver bullet trade. I'm gonna tell you one setup. Don't take this, what I'm doing right now. This was a setup right there. That was a setup. But don't worry. Don't do it. What I'm doing right now, please don't do it. It's very risky. But that was a potential setup. And I was talking too much. Because this was... This candle right there. Right there. There was the long entry. For 8 pips. Guys. I was talking too much. And I missed it. I should get out from this trade, by the way. I totally missed this. I have totally missed this, but I over-risked this trade. But, yeah. For a 1-to-1, it can be still alright, but I was over-risking this one. Damn it. There was the perfect entry right there. Right down there. And I missed it. I knew where the draw on liquidity was. I'm closing this trade down, I guess. I should. So this has turned into a scalp trade, but still, it's based on the silver bullet. I totally messed up, guys. I totally messed up. So where my stop loss is right now, which is at 0883, that should have been the entry. That should have been the entry. KRK, good morning, good morning. Let's see if it's gonna turn out finally as a silver bullet. We need one push, one small push. Okay. So this was one silver bullet trade. I totally missed it, guys. I totally missed that trade. My entry was way off. So originally my entry should have been here in this area. Right when the hour changed, when the hourly candle changed, this trade right here, I mean this candle, which was the 3 a.m. candle, 1 minute, tapped into this liquidity right there. Let me show you this right there. That was the entry candle. This candle should have been the entry candle. Yeah, it was a little bit early, but look at that. It was inside the fair value gap, poked into the liquidity only by just 1 pips. Look at that. With with 0.1 pip right there. So I know I couldn't have entered right there, but I would have entered somewhere around here. Somewhere here. And this would have been, or here, when it retraced here. It's a bullish order block, by the way, as you can see. Bullish, almost, not a perfect one. Bullish order block. Retraced here, boom, silver bullet. There you go. So that was a silver bullet. And by the time I saw it, I was already too late. So I took an extra risk, but it turned out fine because it could have turned back down here and I would have been out. It was a bit of a gamble, guys. But, you know, journal-wise, it's another win. And, you know, journal-wise, this would have been... Oh, what the hell? I think we reached TP2 with the 15 minutes. Okay. Guys, all we're having is winners. We're just having winners. What the hell? So anyway, that was a silver. Let's check pound. On the pound, I do not see any silver bullet yet. So no silver bullet. It took out that high. Took out that high. You have to journal a lot of things, guys. No gambles, no over risking. I was actually not over risking, to be honest, because I have put my stop loss, as you can see. I put my stop loss at 0883, so I put my stop loss there. I've put my stop loss at 0883 too, so I was risking 1-to-1 there. But anyway, I know you're right. I know you're right. Look at Euro. Wow, the 15-minute entry was a perfect one. It was a perfect one. Wow. And now pound has taken out this right here. Almost. But technically it did. So we're still waiting for pound if it's gonna give us a silver bullet. Still have to wait a few minutes for a structure break. So we have a few minutes here. I'm not taking a trade for now on euro, but this was the silver bullet entry. Bullish order block, fair value gap, just at the hourly change. Draw on liquidity is the yellow line. I missed my entry with like 2 pips at least. How much was it? Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have entered here because it would have been a manual entry. I know at the first time I would have entered is somewhere down here. So my original entry was off with 2 pips. But my stop loss was here. So I put my stop loss in order. So that was a 1-to-1 trade with the silver bullet strategy. So that counts as a silver bullet strategy. So that's good. Pound is still going higher. Oh, look at that. Pound is going to take out this high. Let me put another line here. It's going to take out this high. Or if it's not taking it out and it's retracing back down, we might just get a draw on liquidity. But let's look at the range. The range is too small, only 3 pips or 4 pips. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. This range is not enough. It's only 3 pips. Well, anyway. Who am I kidding? I broke the rules as well. Okay, because I was less than 5 pips on the euro, so I broke my own rules. Technically. The range was too small, but I still took the trade. So who am I kidding? There's a fair value gap right here. Very risky trade. I've been murdering. Oh, that guy LP trading, Usman, used to say that. I don't know if some of you guys are familiar with LP trading. Usman, the creator and the moderator for that channel and for the Discord, he passed away a few weeks ago, and he was one of my so-called mentors. I learned a lot from him, actually. He still has his YouTube channel up. You can search for it, LP Trading. And tragically passed away last month. It was terrible. Yeah, I was so frustrated because I'm in his Discord. I paid for his membership as well. I learned a lot from him as well. So in terms of smart money concept, I learned a lot from him. And from ICT as well, but I only paid like for not too much, but only like 2 or 3 memberships or mentorships. And the best was, so far one of the best, I think the best was from Usman at LP Trading. He was a very kind guy, very good-hearted. His course was spot on. He was trading order blocks all the time. That was his main strategy, order blocks. And he passed away. When I was reading about it, I was, you know, he had a heart attack. Rest in peace, yeah. Rest in peace, that guy. I think he was a great guy. And I was actually chatting with him in private on Discord a few weeks. Okay, now this is a risky entry. If you want to go for that draw on liquidity, you can take it. I'm not taking it because I already made a profit, but because it's risky for me. It's high 27.21.2. The high is 27.21.3. So it poked a little bit higher. That's too risky for me to enter on the 1 minute, because what you can do is enter long here, and it's very small range, so don't take it. You barely have a 5 pip range. Very risky. If you want to take out this high with a spike or with a higher up close candle, you can go for it. for me it's risky because it poked in with 0.1 pip there, and I consider that high has been taken. Omar, hey Omar, nice to see you. My career before trading, I was working for an insurance company before that, and believe it or not, I was a soldier as well in Africa. You guys want to see some pictures? I was a soldier. I can show you some great pictures if you want. You guys won't believe it. You guys won't believe it if I show you pictures. I was in Africa. We were making actually clean water from the ocean. All right, guys, if you want to see a good picture, there is a good picture from me. There you go. That's me. That's me. Yeah. It was crazy times, and I was with. I was in the army. It was interesting. It was interesting. So I was in the army. Yeah, I was looking good, but I'm not looking that good anymore. I was playing Connor. No, don't worry. There was no major issue there. We were just actually with a NATO force. We were not fighting. We were not the fighting force. There's difference between fighting forces and logistical forces. So we were not in the fighting forces. We were only doing logistic, which of course we do carry weapons, but we were making. Yeah, I was much younger. I was much younger. It was like it was very long ago, guys. It was like almost 15 years ago, 14 or 15 years ago. So then I left the army and started to work with an insurance company for years, actually 2 insurance companies, and then I got to trading. That's it. And on high school, actually on university, I was studying insurance as well. I know it's boring, but I was like, how old was I? I was 24 years old. I was in the army from 22 to 27 to 22. Yeah, around that. Then I left the army, and I was working at insurance, and then and since then I'm trading. Since I have a side business which still involves insurance, but it pays me like not too much money, and that's why I started to pick up trading since 5 years ago, and I'm only starting to get profitable in the past less than 2 years. And I must say that get back to Usman and LP trading, and God rest his soul. When I met Usman, he helped me a lot. His trading to open my eyes to smart money concepts even better, and at the same time I was adopting ICT concepts as well. So ICT and Usman from LP trading, these 2 guys affected me very much to continue with smart money. That's it. Okay, so if someone took along on pound, yeah, I know Allah, but I don't know what Yarhamu means, but I'm sure hope it's good. But I did pray for him, because I was chatting with him like a little bit before his death, you know. I still have my Discord chat with him, and I was just looking at, oh my God, and I saw what happened. I was I was struck by lightning. Yeah. Yes. He was a very kind person. He helped me a lot. I'm going to tell you a story, guys. Do you want to hear a story from Usman? And it's going to be a partially sad story for myself as well. But I'm willing to share it if you guys want to hear a story about Usman and how I was struggling with forex trading and how he helped me. You guys want to hear how he helped me out and how I was struggling with forex trading? So that I'm just saying that I'm not a guru. I can share you that info, but if I'm too boring, I don't want to bore you guys. But he helped me. All right, guys. So here it is. Last year, I had a bad month in November, and I had my financial issues in my personal life. So I'm just saying I'm not a guru. I wrote about this on my blog too. I mean, not specifically about this, but I had some financial issues. He was the best. And so I was so broke, guys. I was so broke. I couldn't pay out my rent in November. I couldn't pay out my rent, guys. I couldn't fuel my car because there was an issue with my bank because of a certain, let's just say, financial procedure that the tax office actually took quite a huge chunk of my money from my bank account. And so I was deeply broken down. I had like $50 in my pocket, and my bank account was closed. And not just that, but I had the worst month in November, so this affected my trading as well. And so I went down, and I paid $300 for Usman. I paid $300 for Usman for his private mentorship. I mean, for his Discord membership, which is still available, but you know, who knows what happened next. So I paid $300 for him, and I didn't know what to do. I was chatting with him and I said, "Hey Usman, I know it can be a huge ask, but I have no one else to turn for. I have no family around me. I have nobody, and I'm ashamed. But can you please help me out by returning the $300 from your membership to help me out pay my bills, at least my telephone bill, my electricity, stuff like that, you know, so I can survive for the next few weeks, you know." I still have the chat. And you know, he said, "Tom, I don't think you have any reason to lie or to be stuff like that, you know. Of course I will help you." And you know what he did? In about 20 minutes, he asked me to give him a crypto address, and he wired me in crypto, in USDT, the $300. He wired me back in USDT the $300 in crypto to help me out with my bills and my struggles. That's what Usman did for me in November, and it still gets me emotional, guys. That's how good he was. So God bless him. By the way, this is a structure break technically, but I'm not entering because I did not have a down close candle. By the way, if you guys want to go short, you could have gone short here and target these lows. I'm not entering. So that's the guy he was, Usman. He transferred back the money in crypto back to me, the money which I paid for the membership to help me out with the bills. And just saying, guys, oh yes, I'm having some good winning streaks, and I do hope that I will build up my capital, but I do want to make challenges as well. I'm still, you know, growing as a trader, as a YouTuber, so I'm not a guru trader, guys, but I do hope that I can give some information to you as well. So this could have been a silver bullet entry, guys. This right here. such a great person. He was a great person. He was so when I saw what happened to him, when I was reading about it, I was almost actually in tears. Actually, I was. I couldn't believe it. I thought that it's a hack. I thought that someone hacked his Discord or whatever, you know. That's what I thought first, that okay, he's got hacked or someone is messing around. But then I realized it was not a hack. So I will be forever grateful. That money, that was great for me. He helped me out big time. EU cells. Yes, we can wait for EU cell. Let's see what let's get to nicer waters here, right? God rest his soul, he was a great person. Let's look at some other things here. EU, we don't really have a sell yet. On pound, if you wanted to consider this as a structure break. Oops, sorry. Right here. You could enter here, but for me, personally, this is not really a structure break. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, technically it is. So if you wanted to take this, for example here, you have a 5.5 pip there. You should be in take profit almost by now. So I can say that the silver bullet is actually working here as well. Let's see the EU structure break. Yeah, you know, this is sloppy, as you can see right here. If this candle would not break this low of this candle on the 1 minute and the next candle would break below, then we might be seeing a structure break. I wasn't even checking gold, by the way, sorry guys, but on 5 minute there was no entry, 15 minute no entry, and silver bullet wise on gold it took this out on a, maybe this could have been a silver bullet right there. I can show you if you're interested. So buy side is here. But it was too close, so never mind. So that's not. So no silver bullet entry on gold as well, for me at least. We are inside a fair value gap here because we're talking so little about gold. So let's look at gold. Tapped into this fair value gap. Also the same fair value gap on the 5 minute as well. This could be good if it wants to go short. You know, if gold wants to continue short, we could see a potential silver bullet on gold as well. Look at pound. This was a silver bullet. This could have been, but for me, the only thing, the structure break was not that clear. If some of you guys took it in this area, then this was a silver bullet. This right here. This was it. That's it. That was a silver bullet entry right there. Gold is still going up. This was made, okay. So if gold would make a structure break below here, that would be great. That would be great. EU, as you can see, it's sloppy. Let's check the 5-minute. What can EU do? I think if EU wants to go bullish, which is a possible entry, you know, then just measuring some stuff here. If we put a Fib tool here somewhere, and you know, we're getting close to equilibrium, you can consider maybe to go long on EU for another silver bullet, because you know, another one can happen. Nobody said only one time it can happen, but that's a risky one. So even if you want to go long, the problem is that it's taken some highs, so this would not be an ideal silver bullet. So let's scratch it. Let's scratch it. I'm not taking Hello Teacher FX. That's correct. I'm not taking more trades. I'm not taking more trades, guys. I'm just here because of you guys. I'm not taking more trades. I'm finished for the session. Might be finished for the day as well. I don't know. I'm not going to mess it up. I'm definitely no way I'm gonna mess it up. I'm not taking more trades, guys. That's for sure. I'm just staying here to analyze the markets and maybe to search for a possible entry for you guys if you're interested. But silver bullet wise, I don't see anything. The pound took the move. It made the move for now as the silver bullet. This was a silver bullet. I didn't take it. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, I should have. You know why? Because the wick of this candle was actually not lower than this wick. So this structure here has been broken by this down close candle, which means that the structure break was valid. So actually I could have taken this trade on this candle. It was a valid entry, guys, and I messed it up. I should have entered a short here. I should have entered. Shoulda, but I could, you know. Stop loss somewhere around here, 5 pips. Yeah, that should have been a nice one-to-one silver bullet right here. So that was the silver bullet on pound, that's for sure. On euro, I don't see anything. Gold is spiking higher. I have still no silver bullet on gold. ICT says there's always a silver bullet on every instrument. Next buy side is here, I guess. Maybe a little bit lower. Bullish order block here. This is a bullish order block. Not the perfect one, but you know, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking any trades, guys, just to be clear. I'm not taking any trades. I'm done. Actually, let's journal it. Let's journal it. Come on. Yeah. Oh, that was, yeah. 07. London session. Euro. Buy. Silver bullet. All right, adding the pictures later on. 7 trades, 7 in a row. That's nice. Well, so far I don't see anything. Yeah, hopefully it will. Hopefully it will. Yeah, I just checked my other accounts. It was nicely copied. Gotta admit, guys, I don't really remember when I was in a 7-win winning streak this year. By the way, if you guys want to go long on Euro, this might be a silver bullet as well. Just saying. Not sure. Very risky. Because it can still go down. Yeah, it can go down. It made such a big move, so it will be very risky to go long from here. So be careful. I would, yeah, have to wait for the equilibrium, so don't go long. I was just thought, you know, it made a structure break, tapped into liquidity. But how old I am? I'm 39 years old. I'm 39 years old. I was born in 84, you know. So I'm getting real old, guys. But in my soul, I feel like an 18-year-old or 20. I definitely want to be like 20 years old again. But you guys will get there. Don't worry, guys. You guys will get there. And you will remember my words. So, yeah. Anyway, if someone wants to take a long, this is a possibility. It's risky for me because it already taken out the high. We're still not at equilibrium, so it's a very high risk silver bullet. I am definitely not taking any trades. I'm just saying that it could be. You're 18. Oh my god. I mean, it's cool. You know why it's cool? Because you're 18 years old and you already want to trade the markets. You know, I wish when I was 18 years old I would have been looking the same way like you look at the markets. Although when I was 18 years old, there was no access to the markets like now. There was no. You guys, as ICT would say, you guys are spoiled. You guys are spoiled. Because we did not have mobile phones, you know. No mobile phones. I mean, I had a mobile phone, but you know what my first mobile phone was? I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys what my first mobile phone was. You were trading. Oh my god, trading since 15. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my first mobile phone. Get ready. In your face, guys. That was my first mobile phone. It's an Ericsson A1018S, which means super. Guys, this was my first ever mobile phone. So as you can see, there's no, you know, no charts on this one or something like that, you know. So I'm old, yeah. So you guys are spoiled. You can do whatever you want on these phones. It's crazy. You can do whatever you want. Yes. Yes. How old was this phone? This phone, I had it when I had it in 99, I think. So this phone is 24 years old. Something like that. You remember that, right, Wahab? That was my first phone. That was my first mobile phone. Crazy, right? I'm gonna show you something more. You guys, you're gonna be... I'm gonna show you one more picture. And, you know, this picture is very important. I'm from an age where this happened, you know. Read. A whole generation will never know the connection between these two things. So FXMO, look at this. A whole generation will never know the connection between these two things. I was listening to these things, you know, when I was well, I was younger. I was 14 years old. I was 12, 13, 14 years. I was listening to these things. So if you know the connection between this and this, you're great. But you don't. Yeah. Oh my god, I hope you did not take this trade. So this would have been a stop loss, guys. That's why I told you guys why I would not take it, even if I could, because it's too risky. We are at no man's land. We're far from equilibrium, and the highs were taken out. So basically, it was a super risky trade. Now look at gold. Still have a little bit of time left from the silver bullet zone. I'm not taking any trades on gold. Nothing. I'm done. You know, I'm just checking for some kind of a silver bullet entry. You know, you could have entered a silver bullet right here. I'm sorry if I'm telling this too late. If you're anticipating that gold wants to take out this high, then on this 1 minute fair value gap right here, you can enter a long because you have the range. So you can enter a long here to anticipate to take out this high. If I would not have made all this profit, I would enter this. So in my book, this is a valid entry. This is a valid silver book entry. The reason I'm not entering because I took already some winners. But this is my entry on gold. This was my entry, so sorry guys if you missed it. But this was my entry on gold. I'm just paper trading it. I'm just calling it out. You're in sells for EU. Well, you know, technically, it's good. You know, it's good. Let's check the 5 minute. Let's put the FIP here. Yeah, if you want to reprice this range, I mean, you can do that. Let me delete this. Actually, I'm not deleting it. I'm going to put it right here. So your entry would have been inside that fair value gap. And you can target EU to reprice this range. So if you entered here, for example, your stop loss should be 5, TP should be, you should be almost at TP1 around this area. Around 0890, 91. Look at gold. I called it right so far. It's not a bad entry because you're in a daily premium. You're entered of that. All right, then you have it. It's a silver bullet on EU. Look at that. You should be almost at. You should be at TP1 almost by now, or you already at TP1. I called an entry on gold here. I'm not taking it. I just called it as a paper trade. Look at that. You should be in profit. You should close now at TP 1-to-1. You should close it, but it's your decision. I'm just saying it because we have a bullish order block down here. You can still make 2 pips if you want to. I'm not sure if it's going to react on this candle high. Right now, you should be able to close it. At least partial 1-to-1. And put the rest to break even, for example. And then ride it all the way down if you want to. Look at my gold trade, which I did not enter. But I called it. I told you guys, if I would have not have all these winners, I would have entered here. I must say the silver bullet is turning out real nice, guys. And gold technically is hitting. You're holding to 2R, okay. At least put it to break even or take some partials, man. There's always gonna be more setups, you know, in the next session or something. So take some partials. I just need one more small push from gold. I don't know if this was enough to take profit, including spread. I would be happy if this would push a little bit higher. This is just a paper trade on my side. Paper, not even paper trade. I just called it. But again, this would have been my entry. There you go. There you go. 1-to-1 silver bullet on gold would have been a winner. Yes, it would have been a winner. It would have been a winner. It's interesting, guys. I'm having a winning streak. What the hell? What the hell is going on here? Oh my god, look at Euro. Look at that. So I guess no more trades for the silver bullet. That's it. You should be in nice profit by now. Yeah. Anyways, let's correct the journal here, because this was an FVG with a TP1 and TP2. So far, a very productive and very good week. And I think it's mostly because I'm not looking at the 1 minute, only on the silver bullet entries. So I'm leaving the 1 minute. I don't know what's happening, guys. I have really no... Anyways, I think that's it for me this session. I'm not looking to enter more. I'm gonna check back in New York. We are going to have some volume in New York since there was bank holiday yesterday, so I expect some volume at the futures open at 8:30. I have an appointment to attend, so I'll catch you in New York. No problem, man. FXMO, thank you for being here. I'm closing down shop as well. Coming back to New York, hopefully. So, guys, thank you very much for being here. Please drop a like on the stream. That would be very appreciative from me. Please drop a like and subscribe to the stream and to the channel. We are in a winning streak, no losses so far, and we're doing great. So thank you so much for being here. See you guys hopefully in the New York session. I tried to be here. All right, so again, cheers everyone, and see you guys later. Bye everyone.